All right. Hey, it's 10 o'clock. I'm not a fan of realtor time, and we have no excuse today because it's snowing and we're probably inside. I'm going to try to monitor the chat as well. If you do have any questions, please put them in the chat and I'll get to them. Just like every typical real estate agent, I get chased, shiny things and squirrels. So I'll try to keep an eye on the chat. I want to make this as interactive as possible because it's boring for me just to present, but I also want to make it worth your time. So feel free to ask questions. If there's something I'm showing you that you want to know more, hey, Sean, thanks for hopping on. If there's things that you want to learn more about on here, just let me know. And at the end, I'm going to give you my QR code and or a link if you want to schedule time with me. If you want to learn more about AI or other tools, I'm a big fan of sharing is caring. So that's kind of how I run my life. So I'm opening up my schedule and calendar, and you can book time. And yeah, also some other cool resources. Now, as we're going through this, who here, comment below, comment in the comment section, who here is in Minnesota? And if you're from Minnesota, put approximately how many inches of snow you got. I'm just curious. I'm in West Bloomington. You probably got about 8 inches. A lot of snow. If you're not in Minnesota, you're lucky because we got a lot of snow overnight. And we have a little corgi puppy now that we're fostering. And I tell you, 8 inches of snow is a ton of snow for a little puppy. Little puppy. 10 inches. John, 6 or 7. Wow. 10 inches of snow. That's crazy. Crazy. Wow. Okay. Amazing. So, all right. As I'm going through this, there's going to be some times, which I hope you guys don't mind, that I'm actually going to stop the presentation and open up some tools that I use for AI. Now, if you came on before I actually started it, 6 or 7 in Brooklyn Park, 7 in St. Paul. Wow, everyone's getting a lot of snow. If you heard the song I was playing in the waiting room, yes, that was created with AI, and I'm going to show you how to do that for free. So there's going to be times I'm going to break away from the presentation and I'm going to show you some cool stuff that you can do absolutely free. Or if you're a ChatGPT user, especially if you're the $20 a month user, I'll show you something cool with that too. Hey, Rosie. Hey, Megan. Awesome. 6 inches. That's not so bad. All right. So as you know, I'm a big Star Wars fan. And yes, this image was created in AI. Super easy. Face swap. Awesome. So why AI? Why should we be concerned about AI? Well, if you've been paying attention the last few years, AI is not going away. AI is being implemented in pretty much everything in life. Now, I like to call AI agent insurance, and agents as being us. Because if you're not using AI, I'm going to show you a little video a little bit later with Gary V, how important AI is for our business. And you may be using AI, like Alexa or Siri, ChatGPT 10 to 12 in Hudson. Sorry, I got distracted. Wow, Charlie, that's a lot of snow. So AI has been in so much of our businesses, and it's just, I don't know, it's made my life easy. I want to be busy, but not look busy, right? So I want to spend time with my family. I want to spend time with the dogs. I want to travel. I want to build Legos, and I want to do Star Wars stuff. So if I'm really busy, I can't do that. So AI allows you to do a lot of that stuff. So I'm going to go through some things here. Derek, 6 inches, not too bad. Okay, let's fire this bad boy up. So can anybody name what this thing is? And don't look here. Don't look here. Anybody know what this is? And just so you know, this was my very first gaming system I owned. So to put that in perspective, you guys are being taught technology by a 50-year-old. Yes, I'm 50. So Atari, boom, 2600, even better. Yes. So you're being taught technology by a 50-year-old person. So if you're young, you have no excuse. You grew up on technology. You had a phone when you came out of your mother's womb. So this is the whole thing is, it doesn't matter what age you are, what stage of life you are. If you put a little time into technology, it isn't that bad. But the hardest part is just starting. You just got to start. And I'm going to show you some easy, basic ways to start. Now, we're not going to jump in the deep end and say, hey, let's create something awesome, which is going to be what's going to blow your mind, but it's going to be too much for you. I'm going to show you some cool things that you can implement on day one and how to maximize your time. And I'm going to guarantee you're going to leave this presentation with some items that you can implement in your business day one. If not, I apologize. Yeah, just let me know. Yeah, a lot of joysticks are broken on this one. A lot of joysticks. Oops. So what is AI? So AI allows us as people to respond 24/7. Your Alexa, your Siri, your ChatGPT, or whatever it is doesn't take vacations. So you can do this 24 hours a day, 7 days a week while you're sleeping, on vacation, watching, Star Wars: A New Hope for your 100th time, whatever you're doing, AI is going to allow that. It's going to automate tasks. I am a huge systems guy. I say if you have to do something more than twice, you should have a system for it. If you don't, you're just going to drop the ball. So if you create systems in place, it's going to make your time bigger. You're going to have more hours in your day, and you're going to look more professional. You're going to look more on top of things. And pardon my French, but so many of us agents run our businesses like a shit show. And hey, Mark, glad you made it. So we run our business like a shit show. We kind of get lucky. We're throwing stuff at the wall. Hopefully it sticks. But with AI, we're going to help automate tasks, right? And then lastly, work smarter. My dad, I grew up on a farm in Northwest Minnesota. We had 2,000 acres, driving tractor at age 10, we worked hard, right? But my dad always said, you got to work smarter. So when you work smarter, AI will implant a lot of things in your business that'll help you allow to you work smarter. Now, for those in Minnesota, and those not in Minnesota, you can maybe check out briefly, but I'm going to get you up to speed of kind of what the real estate market has done in the last, so many decades. So in 1996, the MLS went officially online in Minnesota. That's a long time ago. The internet was very, very, very infancy. Trust me, I was using it. It was dial-up. It was horrible. In the late 90s, the internet became faster, better, more access, everything like that. So the real estate industry was scared. They said, hey, the internet is going to take away the real estate agents. Well, guess what? Real estate is still here. But it did take away some agents' business because they didn't adapt to the internet. So imagine not even using the internet. Some people still don't, which is horrible. So then February 2006, our best friend Zillow officially launched. And all the industry said, Zillow's going to replace the real estate agents. We don't need real estate agents anymore. Guess what? We're still here. Also, guess what? Some agents left because they were scared. They didn't know how to use Zillow, and they did leave the industry. Fast forward 14 years, COVID, little thing happened across the country. We were told here in Minnesota, we're all going to die and you got to stay inside. So what happened? We had to use more technology. We had to use our internet forums, Authentisign, Zoom, Google Meets, Google Hangouts, whatever it is. We had to use more technology. Did COVID kill real estate? No, it actually boosted it. But did agents leave because of COVID? Heck yeah. I know people specifically that left because they couldn't figure out technology, and it was kind of a forced retirement. How sad is that? Forced retirement. And then last year, if you've been paying attention, this whole NAR settlement came out. And we were told, oh my God, we're not going to use real estate agents anymore, blah, blah, blah. No, guess what? We're still here. But agents did leave because they couldn't show their value. They couldn't keep up with technology, and they should have left. So with this information I'm going to give you today, I want to put you in a position where you're recession proof, where you're into the point where it doesn't matter what happens in the environment, you're going to use AI and you're already going to be ahead of the curve. So if you start now, right now, it's going to put you in a position to not have to learn it when everybody else is learning it. You're going to be ahead of the curve and you're going to take their business, and you're going to be recession proof. Give me a hell yeah if you want to be recession proof, because if you don't want to be recession proof, shame on you. So let's hear some hell yeahs in the comment. Let's get some interaction. Wake up, drink your coffee. All right, so here's the diffusion of innovations. This is a typical learning curve of any technology. That's right, John, hell yeah. We have the innovators. So AI has been around a while. So the innovators were already kind of dabbling with it, and they've been there. We're in the early adopter stage, in my opinion, and we're pushing into the early majority of AI. So, which means is we're going to get to the point where the majority are in here. If you think you're going to pick up AI in the laggard section, you're not going to have any business. This here are those agents that are going to retire early, forced retirement. So right now, if you're into this stage right here, you're going to beat all of these people to learn AI. How cool is that, right? Did you know the average real estate agent is behind technology 7 years? 7 effing years. That is nuts. And in technology terms, 7 years is crazy. 7 years ago, 3D TVs were the big rage. Where are they now? They're gone, right? So this is the importance of learning AI. AI is not going to teach you without you having to put time into it. You do have to put time into it. But guess what? It's time worth spending. If you're not investing into your future, shame on you. Shame on you. You know what? We only have one life. Make it the best possible. Never stop learning. That's what my dad said. When you stop learning, you stop living. So let's go here. So now with this graph here, this is a typical diffusion, right? Now with AI, you're going to shrink that because we're learning things so fast, and AI isn't just in telephones or just in TVs. AI is everywhere, right? So we're being forced AI, and it's crazy. So this whole curve is being pushed. So I just wanted you to see this and let you know you need to get going here, right down here, not here. And if you're here, have a good career. Enjoy Boca Raton because you're retired. So, excuse me, I'm battling a cold. Now, preface this. This here, the old ways, yes, they still work. We're still in the times where these do work. But I want to say, and I'm going to ask you guys, what does door knocking, open houses, cold calling, and Popeyes all have in common, right? What do all these 4 things have in common? I'll give you a little time to think about it. First person that gets it right, I'll give you a shout out. Yes, Charlie, you love AI. Anybody? Anybody? Right. Anna nailed it. A lot of time spent calling. Everything great. It's in person, right? You can't door knock and do cold calling at the same time. Well, at least you shouldn't be. Open houses and Popeyes, you can't do it at the same time. This is the old way of thinking where it's a one-to-one task. When you're doing cold calling, and yes, maybe you're using Mojo and the 3-line caller, physical people invented in 1800. Yeah, Sean, that's the best. When you're doing cold calling, even if you're doing Mojo, a 3-line caller, you can only talk to one person at a time. That's not maximizing your time, right? So I've always been, while I'm doing presentations, while I'm ice fishing, when I'm having bourbon on the porch with my dog Karen, smoking a cigar, I want to still be working behind the scenes. That's where, and this is not even new, but it's new to a lot of people. You have to do the new ways, and that's AI, digital marketing, good, so social media, videos. If anybody went to the Edge event yesterday, Jeff Glover said videos are key. Videos have been key for years. Hopefully at some point, someone's just going to slap you across the face and say, do videos, because it is just it's the SEO generator. And then geofencing ads. Now, if you don't know what geofencing is, it's like you're putting a pin on, let's say, your open house, right? So you're holding the old way of an open house, but now you're implementing the new way of geofencing. So you're dropping a pin on that area. Maybe you're putting a fence of, let's say, 1/2 mile or 1 mile. And then you're going to run an ad just for those people in that geofence. So as people are coming and going, right? So when somebody drives in that geofence, they're going to see your ad on social media. So if you try to run an ad on Facebook or Instagram, we can't limit that. We're stuck. We have to do the 15-mile radius, anything real estate based. Back in my old day, we could market a 1/2 mile. That was fantastic. Now it's 15 miles. Now, if you're in the Twin Cities, 15 miles is like 3 million people. You are $5 a day ain't doing squat. But if you do a geofence, boom, Now you're targeting. Geofencing is fantastic if you're doing geographic farming. So the people in your farm area are just seeing your ad. That is amazing, right? So these are the new ways. Now let's take a little time here and listen to some Gary Vee. Okay, any comments on that? Gary Vee, if you don't follow him, you should. Very smart guy, does a lot of awesome marketing and things like that. He's everywhere. Any, oh, need volume. Oh, sorry, I'll redo it. Let's see. Can't hear it. Crap. Well, so if you can't hear it, just read the script, right? Just sorry about that, folks. I'm not sure why it's not playing. Okay, sorry about the sound. So hopefully you read it. So really the nuts and bolts is if you're not using AI every day, you're going to be left behind. I'm sure we could all raise our hand that have been in the business for more than a couple of years, and we've received literally handwritten offers, right? They have to meet us in person to sign the paperwork. They fax us things. Now, those damn AI, yeah, those people are going to be gone, and they should be gone. AI is going to replace. So if you're not using AI and some of the cool things I'm going to show you, if you're not using that, you're going to be replaced. AI will not take over real estate, will not replace real estate, I should say, but AI will replace the agents that choose not to use AI. So those like myself and other people who are using AI already, we're going to take your jobs if you choose not to use it. And yes, it's a decision. It's a decision to use AI. All right. So why in real estate? Streamline processes, you enhance your customer experience. Who wouldn't want that? Boost productivity. Fantastic, because why wouldn't you want to be work smarter, not harder? And you want to stay ahead of your competitors. I am a huge fan of, I don't want to say capitalism, but I love competition. I love when there's two things going and someone's pushing one to be better. Not going to say Apple doesn't have a lot of competition within the Apple realm. I'm an Android guy. You've got Samsung, Nokia, all these other brands that are pushing up the Android brand where Apple can just stay kind of the plain because it's Apple. I love competition. So what you should be doing is who are your competitors? Who are you competing against in your market area? And then what are they doing? What are they not doing? Okay. So when you do AI, it's going to push you to all of these things ahead. So I'm not going to read all these stats. So if you don't know me, I went to med school. I have a master's degree in occupational therapy. I love data. Data is key. Let me move my head here so you can actually see that one there. Data is key. Data proves facts. So if you go through these, you're going to see some really alarming stats that AI is only going to help you grow your business. So if you don't listen to me, this big fat talking head, look at the stats, and it's from multiple sources. And I'm going to go to the next site. Guess what? There's more stats. And this is here. AI-driven market analysis tool processes data 10 times faster. And I'm going to talk a little bit later, but ChatGPT is going to be even better. If you're not using chatbots, shame on you. Chatbots, first off, you don't have to pay them, chatbots, but also they're going to interact with your clients immediately. So instead of you getting a ping on your phone like, hey, Joe Schmo left a comment on your website, you have to stop dinner with your family or leave the movie theater and do whatever to respond. Your chatbots will do that. You're giving opportunities to people to communicate with you 24/7. And you're probably going to ask me like, "Oh my God, it seems impersonal." Guess what? We're used to that now. We're used to it. People want information right now. I challenge you to not do anything for 1 minute and see how long that is. So if you're a lead and you ask a question on your website, and we know they're looking at other websites too, right? I want to challenge you to sit there for 1 minute and not do anything. That is all. It seems like an eternity for leads waiting for response. Chatbots are going to get that right there, right fast. So here's some pretty cool tools. I don't use all of these, but I do use a big portion of it. Now I'm going to jump ahead up to here to the CRMs. I would love it if you post in the comments, what CRM are you using? And it's okay if you're not using a CRM, just say not using one. I won't embarrass you, but yeah. So in the comments, put what CRM you're using. So ChatGPT, when people think of AI, they think of ChatGPT. Gamma, Meet Gamma. Don't worry, I'm going to show you something. This whole presentation was made on Meet Gamma in less than 3 minutes. Of course, I went back. Charlie, free up, Doom, go high level. Oh my, let me talk to you, Derek. I got some stuff for you. KV Core, KV Command, Follow Up Boss. So, okay. Awesome. Keep pumping them in. I want to see what you guys have. This presentation I've created under 3 minutes in Meet Gamma. I'm going to show you how to do that a little bit later. This is for video and graphic design. Canva is good, but Canva is kind of getting outdated. Maybe you don't know this, maybe you do. Canva and ChatGPT now are working together, so they're connected. So if you don't know that, you should look into it. I'm going to actually show you an example on Sora, which is a ChatGPT product. Zapier, it's okay. I'm going to give a plug to my system, FreeUp. Rosie, FreeUp, Charlie, FreeUp. Yep. Love FreeUp. It's created a system. It's based on Go High Level, and it's got AI built into it. It's got automation built into it. So again, when you guys registered for this class and the whole landing page and the follow-up, that's all done through FreeUp. All automated, right? So when I'm off doing something, it's automation's kicking in. If you're using HomeBot, stop using HomeBot right now. I want you to use HomeKeeper. It's the exact same price as HomeBot, but HomeKeeper implements AI built into it. So what HomeKeeper does every morning, the little AI bots go scour the internet and they look at the activity of the people in your HomeKeeper account, and they're looking at it and saying, who would be a likely mover? And then if they find somebody in your system that's maybe based upon their social media posts, maybe they've been searching for moving boxes, or maybe they've been on Zillow or whatever, HomeKeeper is going to send you an email and saying, hey, David, Rosie is a likely mover. Reach out to her. HomeKeeper is the bomb. Now, at the end, I'm going to give you a link to learn more about me. On the very bottom of that, there's going to be a spot that you can just click on HomeKeeper. You can check them out. It's not an affiliate link. You can go look them up. They're local. They've been around for years. They were Keller Williams used them exclusively, but now they're open to everybody. HomeKeeper is 10 times better than HomeBot, maybe 100 times. HomeKeeper. All right, CRMs. Follow Up Boss. Mark's not using one. Shame on you. I use Lofty. Lofty has AI built into it. Love Lofty. KV Core, okay, it's okay. Not a big fan of it. Lofty, fantastic. AI, I mean, it's sending out information. It's communicating with my leads 24/7. It's awesome. So you should have something with AI built into your CRM. If you don't have a CRM, schedule time with me and let's talk, because you need one. And then lastly, how do you enhance your skills? There's a little thing called YouTube. It's free. Pretty much everything I've learned off YouTube, but I've also taken some classes on Coursera and Udemy. So there's classes you can pay like $20 and learn AI. These are great options for you to learn your skills. Learn your skills. Okay. All right. Would you mind if I close this out and I'm going to show you how to make a song for free under, let's say, 3 minutes? If that's okay, give me a thumbs up or put something in the comment chat just to make sure you're paying attention. but also I'm going to need some feedback too. All right, Kim, Derek, boom, Derek. Sweet. Here we go. This is, well, first off, I'm going to play you a little snippet, right, of kind of, if you didn't hear it before, this is something that I created specifically for this class. Oh, this one.
In a small town diner on a snowy day, David Nelson's preaching about the future way. He's got a laptop open.
So I'm not going to play the whole song, but you can kind of hear it actually sounds pretty good. And thanks, Anna. I thought it was pretty awesome. AI song generator.io. All right. Use it. So if you already have your lyrics, you can put them here. So you can go into ChatGPT and say, hey, ChatGPT, create me a song about blah, 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 blah. Or this is what I like, AI lyrics generator. Well, let's see. Write a country song about the pains of shoveling snow. Come on, David. In Minnesota. Please use my name, David. All right, that's it. Tell us about the song. Generate. So now it's going to sit there and spin. Yeah, just wait, Charlie. You're going to be amazed. So it's thinking, sweet. There, it whipped up these lyrics. Okay, lyrics are awesome. But now it gave you a title, Shoveling Snow in Minnesota. I said country. And if I want to, I can put other things in here. I can put in rock, heavy metal, whatever you want. But then I'm going to hit generate. Now it's taking. So here we go. This is how fast this is to create a song. Now, this is probably not going to enhance your real estate business, but I actually have a theme song for my real estate business. It's called David the Jedi Real Estate Agent. So I put the same thing in. I'm like, I'm David Nelson. My market is Bloomington, Minnesota, and I love Star Wars. Please create a promo song for my business. And boom, it whipped up David Nelson, the Real Estate Jedi. It's crazy. So we'll come back to this. It's going to think, it's going to do its business. If I get too enthralled, let me know, because I may forget. So here's some practical applications of AI. Marketing. Rosie, for example, I'm building a website for her to market her book. The whole framework was done in ChatGPT. Social media scheduling. You can say, hey, ChatGPT, create me a social media schedule for the next 30 days. I'm in real estate. My market is this. Boom. It'll create you a schedule. Video editing. If you're not using CapCut, I love CapCut. I can spend hours on CapCut. If you want to learn more about CapCut, book time with me. Because I hope you follow me on social media. If you don't, you should. All my videos I do are made in CapCut. Super easy. Got titles. They get massive engagement. I got a video that's 25 million views. Not bragging, but it does enhance my reach. Pretty cool. Ebooks, handouts. Some of you may not know this. I probably can't see it. I wrote a real estate themed activity book with ChatGPT. There's color. Oh my God, I can't even see it. There's coloring pages in here. There's activities. And I have Amazon printing it and selling it for me. So I never touch these. They go right onto Amazon. You can do whatever you want to. A quick ebook on how to first-time home buyers in Bloomington, Minnesota. Great handout. Virtual staging. Box Brownie. Love Box Brownie. Translation. In Minnesota, we've got a diverse bunch. So let's say you're meeting with somebody from the Hmong culture. Well, you can actually translate your buyer packet or whatever it is into Hmong. So awesome. And I don't speak Hmong, so I couldn't tell if it's right or wrong. But people that's with Spanish, they love it. Client interactions, chatbots, AI-driven CRMs, Lofty, love Lofty. Custom presentations, which I'm going to show you with Meet Gamma. Enhanced listing appointments. What do you mean by that? Well, if you have a phone, which I know you do, download the ChatGPT app. It's it's free to download. Imagine walking through your listing appointment and going through, and there's actually a camera on the app. You can actually scan the kitchen, for example, and you're saying, "Hey, ChatGPT, what are the features of this kitchen?" And you'll scroll the kitchen, and it'll tell you. You can go to their person's air-to-air exchanger and say, "Hey, ChatGPT, what is this, and what's the life expectancy of this?" Take a picture, scan it, it'll tell you. Boom, there you go. It's so awesome. Utilize your ChatGPT app. Personal story: I was filming our dog Karen, and she's wearing a shirt, and I was like, hey Karen, whatever. Well, then later on that day, I was showing my wife, who really can't stand my technology, but she's forced to pay attention to it. I was up. It was Taco Tuesday. We're having tacos, and I was filming Karen, and I said, "Hey, ChatGPT, who is this?" And she's like, "Oh, it's Karen. Hi, Karen. I see you're wearing your smiley face sweater today. You look so pretty." And just so happened, I scanned over a little bit, and it kind of caught my plate of tacos. And the app goes, "Are you going to share your tacos with Karen?" My wife pretty much said, "Turn it off," freaked out. But that's how cool the ChatGPT app is. So I said, you could learn to use that app in listing presentations or buyer presentations. It is going to blow their minds. Nobody's doing that. Well, I am, but nobody besides me is doing that. So utilize that. And then automated text messages. Let's take a break. Let's go back here and see if that song is done. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Shoveling snow in Minnesota. We'll see if we can. Can you guys hear it? Anybody, can you give me a thumbs up if you can hear this, please? So I'll download it and I'll upload it so you can hear it. You know what? Later. All right. Um, I wish you could hear this. I'm not sure why my system. All right. Well, what I'll do is I'll send the song to you, but that's how fast it was. And here's the verses. And not gonna lie to you, it sounds pretty damn awesome. So I will send it to you guys so you can hear it. So there's a song. How simple was that? Charlie, the app is AI song. AI song generator.ai. More ways to use AI content creation. Those that are just only using AI for property descriptions, there's so much more to that. Create blog posts, create social media posts, personalized targeting messages. So let's say you're doing a geographic farming to your area here in West Bloomington. ChatGPT, create me I actually have a newsletter that I use through ChatGPT created for me. If you want that, I'll share my Canva template with you. It's super awesome. Email templates. It can edit photos. I'm going to show you later on how to edit photos and how to edit video too. Awesome. And this is the cool thing too. Training, speeches, ads, and so much more. So you can type in for those team leaders, "Hey, ChatGPT, create me an onboarding schedule for a brand new agent joining our team. Please include related tasks, timelines, etc." Put that in there. Kim, yes, AI generator is free. You get so many credits a day. So if you decide to make like 10 songs, you have to wait. But every day you get credits. Totally free. Totally free. Megan, yes. So what I'll do, I'll just send everybody the template. Or or what I'll do is afterwards, I'll share it to you in Canva and I'll drop it in here. Operational efficiency, automated lead generation, and qualification. This is the key thing I think for AI for lead gen is to pre-qual your leads. So with AI, it's asking them the questions. Are you working with a lender? Where are you looking? What's your timeline? All these things. Let the AI pre-qualify for them, because once people start talking on their phones, they just start verbal diarrhea. They start going off and doing all these things. So let AI take it off your plate. Email writing. I use ChatGPT all the time on emails. ChatGPT, I type in, write me a professional style email for my new clients, Luke and Leah. They are buying a home in Bloomington. Boom, puts it out for you. I also do for text messages. So let's say you get a text message, like, how do I respond to this? And we've all been that point where we send a text message and you're like, shit, I probably shouldn't have sent that. They don't get my humor. It doesn't sound professional, whatever. Just say, ChatGPT, please write me a professional but humorous text in regards to this or whatever. AI can do all that stuff. And I use the AI on ChatGPT app, particularly for text messages. Super easy. So again, download the app. Document preparation and contract analysis. AI. So for those that are at Real, and I'm not pushing Real, I'm just saying for those that are at Real, we have AI built into our system already. So when you upload any of your documents, the AI scours it for you. And within seconds, it tells you what areas you've missed, what areas that need to be addressed, maybe some signatures, maybe some items missing, that you can fix it. How fast is that? No more waiting for your broker or the front desk or whatever. Within 5 seconds, it'll tell you what's missing. Super awesome. So you can upload a document and say, hey, ChatGPT, give me a summary on this. Maybe it's a 40-page document. It'll give you a nice summary. Or summarize this website for me. Boom, summarizes it. And there's a social media post. There's just unlimited things with AI. Problem-solving abilities, man, it's, ChatGPT, type in there, make me an awesome recipe for smoked pork ribs on my Traeger. Boom, it's going to have that pumped out to you. So Google is still the #1 search engine out there, but ChatGPT is taking over, in my opinion. The thing with Google has that ChatGPT doesn't have yet is like the videos. So for example, if I'm going to learn how to fix my fridge, I want to see a video, not really instructions. But don't quote me on this. ChatGPT will take that over. You're going to see in the future that you're not going to use Google as much as ChatGPT. And then lastly, ChatGPT can be your personal assistant. So for the $20 a month plan, which I have a personal assistant. And not just as personal assistant, I have my marketing coordinator. I have my author, my ghostwriter, all these things I have for $20 a month. Now, for those that have an assistant, you're probably already paying $20 an hour. Not saying you should dump your assistant, but this could be your assistant. Pretty cool. Oops. All right. As promised, hope you don't mind. Give me a thumbs up, give me a hell yeah, or give me some sort of Star Wars quote, whatever you want. If you don't mind, I hop off again. I'm going to show you a custom presentation like I'm doing here under 3 minutes. I'm going to have a sip of water while I look at some comments. Hells yeah. All right. Here's another free app. Free app for you guys. Love. Who loves free? It's gamma.app. So if you type in meet, MEET, gamma in your search engine, this will pop up too. So make sure you see this logo. That's gamma. So most things I want to show you are free because, again, never tell me the odds. Derek, owned it. John, yeah. So speaking of that, what John just did, he put great. This presentation is ChatGPT. Oh, hold on. We're going to put this in here. Create a love poem in the tone of Yoda. So John just gave me an idea. So there we go. Here's a love poem. So you guys can actually copy this and send it to your loved ones. But this is how fast it's created a love poem in Yoda's tone. So as you're reading this, love, powerful it is. Through galaxies it travels, far it goes. So you can see the tone. I actually did a tone of Mark Wahlberg. It was pretty funny. So again, just a little sidetrack, and again, I'm a silver shiny squirrel. So what you want to do is you want to sign up for free for Meet Gamma. I'm already logged in because I have this. Here's my gammas. So if you ever want to know, it should tell you somewhere how many credits you. Oh yeah, right here. I have 140 credits left, and I think every month it regenerates. So again, you just can't create unlimited presentations unless you pay for it. But if you space yourself out, but if you're doing a lot of presentations, then maybe it's worth getting the unlimited. Yes, Yoda can give you the AI accent. All right, create new right here. We're going to do this one, generate, or if you want to, do the old school PowerPoint, but we're going to do generate. So describe what you want to make. Create a home buyer presentation for Luke and Leia that are moving to anybody. Throw me a city. Throw me any city that you can think of. And make sure you're familiar with it because it's going to put some pretty cool stuff. Are moving to city. First city gets in here. Throw me a city. Who's got it? Topeka. All right. Topeka, Kansas. Highlights the housing market data, things to do, why live in Topeka, and let's see the schools ratings. The realtor is Chewbacca with Death Star Realty. Generate outline. So first thing it's going to do is going to create an outline. And we'll let it do its little thing in here. Just a heads up. So your AI is only as good as your prompt. These are called prompts. Oh, Brainerd, Duluth, sorry, guy. Oh, Las Vegas, Topeka 1, sorry. These are your prompts. So if you put in really bad prompts, you're going to get really bad outlines. But the cool thing is you can actually go through here and edit them if you want to. So good. We like it. We're not going to change anything. Now what we're going to do, what kind of theme? Let's do blue steel. That sounds like a good Topeka one. AI image source. We're going to do AI images. Okay, looks good. And where's my generate button? Yep, looks good. Where's my button go? Come on. Sorry, folks. Sorry. Home buyer presentation for Luke and Leia that are moving to Topeka, Kansas. Feature things to do, housing stats, why live in Topeka, and fun things to do. The realtor is Chewbacca with Death Star Realty. Sorry. Oh, yes, probably because I have this thing here. Thank you. Thank you, Kim. All right. So you just got to see how shitty my typing was. We're going back here. We're going to pick blue steel. Oh, they changed it. There it is. So I think maybe we're going to do wine, then generate. Now, this is all live. I'm not speeding up the future. I'm not doing anything that's crazy. So with the free version, you can only do 8 cards. So if you pay for it, you can do more cards, you can do a bigger presentation. But imagine going to your first time home buyer presentation with Luke and Leia or any of your buyers. You can create something personalized every time. And guess what? It's going to pump out AI generated things here. So we're going to scroll up. Welcome home to Topeka. Look how fast this was. Puts a nice little picture. Hello, Luke and Leia. I'm Chewbacca with Death Star Realty. Why Topeka? Topeka housing market. First-time homebuyer programs. Oh, look at that. Even pulled first-time homebuyer programs. Fun things to do in Topeka. Are there? Oh, there is. Good. Family fun awaits. Boom, boom, boom. Topeka cultural scene. Next steps with Death Star Realty. And this could, and again, too, if you want to modify this stuff, you can change it all you want to. Awesome. How cool was that? So you can create these customized, and you can over here, if you can move things around. It's just like a PowerPoint. You don't like this image, you can change the image. So, you know, try different layout, add image, replace images. Maybe you don't like what this says, you can change it, or maybe you want the AI to do it. Just remember, whenever an AI does any work, it takes away some of your credits. So, but you're on a run, you're super fast. This is how cool you can whip up a presentation. Home buyer presentation. Let's say you want to do a home buyer seminar. All these things you can whip up in seconds, and it's going to make you look really good. And I'm assuming this is Topeka. I don't know, but I'm guessing that's Topeka. So there you go. That is Meet Gamma, totally free. All right. Here's some of the, now, if you're going to pick one thing to maximize, ChatGPT. How do you save this? All right. So Kim is actually saved on the Meet Gamma site. So if I go back now to home, there it is right here. So these are the ones I've done. Here's one that I did for Bloomington, just to see how it works. Housing market, lifestyle. So again, you know, it's all saved in your on your free account, if that makes sense. All right, let's go back here. Upcoming ChatGPT. So like I said, if you're going to do anything, use ChatGPT. Hands down, use it every day. If you talk to top agents, top business people, whatever, they're using ChatGPT on a regular basis. So these are some of the features that are coming out. Some of them, so if you're just using the free version, I would say splurge and get the $20 version. It's going to make things so much better. You're going to get more options, and I'll do a little showing of some of the options that it has. $20 a month is so worth it. But now they have a $200 plan, which I don't have. I need to really justify why that would be. But you can make longer videos. You can do a lot more stuff. So some of these features here are going to be included in the $200 plan. But these are what things are coming down the pipeline for ChatGPT. Customized instructions. So as you start talking, this ChatGPT is going to learn you and your brand. So all of your conversations are going to be in your tone. ChatGPT will learn this. I think this is going to be cool. So you can actually upload pictures and documents into ChatGPT, like a business, like your contract, for example, or a floor plan, and they can summarize it. Or let's say you upload your purchase agreement and say, hey, ChatGPT, give me a summary for the listing agent, so of the highlights of the offer. Pumps it out for you. API integrations. So if anybody here is using Zapier, it's a pain in the ass, because what Zapier does is it zaps information from one site or CRM to the other one. Well, if you've ever used Zapier, what happens is if one side of, if it's, let's say it's shooting from Zillow to your CRM, but let's say your CRM changes something on their end and the zap stops. Well, all of a sudden it's not sending things anymore, and you don't even know it. How frustrating. Now with ChatGPT, they're going to be doing it. They're going to be integrating it with your email, with your social media, with other stuff. So you can say, ChatGPT, create me a social media calendar and posts from my Instagram for the next 30 days, and please send them out daily to my Instagram account at whatever at Instagram.com. And it'll do that. It'll do that. Now, who knows how good it'll be in the beginning, but there you go. You have no excuse, no excuse. Real-time collaboration. So they're actually going to be creating workspaces. So if you're on a team, you could have a team ChatGPT where you're collaborating on a project. Maybe you're running a client appreciation event. So you're going to collaborate within ChatGPT. Oh my God. Open houses. Awesome. Maybe you want to hook it up with your clients and have ChatGPT have a client communication. It's unlimited, unlimited. Market analysis. So if you use ChatGPT now, a lot of the data isn't super up to date. It's because it's changing so much. But now it's going to be better. It's going to be up. It's going to be real-time data. And I on my newsletter, I actually pulled up like the recent housing stats. It goes to the MAR website and pulls up the most recent stats on there for me. So on my newsletter template, which I'll show you later, it's amazing, amazing. They're going to enhance their language translation, which is pretty important. Scheduled task assistance. So if you're doing a team, boom, there you go. And lastly, more knowledge. So any sort of like regulations and stuff that are constantly changing, better knowledge retrieval, built-in content generators, like I said. So it's going to be creating more content, and it's going to have a multi-turn memory. So as you start talking more and more, it's just going to be way more efficient. Now, again, don't get distracted by everything I'm showing you per se. If you can't handle all that stuff, do ChatGPT, get really good at it, and then start dabbling in. But making the songs is kind of fun. All right. Last demo I'm going to show you. Give me your favorite Star Wars character in the chat, and let's create a B-roll video using ChatGPT. I'm gonna have a drink of water, and I'm gonna see how many of these little roll in of your favorite Star Wars character. Yoda, classic. Gotta love Yoda. Baby Yoda. Oh, Kim, you're after my heart. Ray. Yep. Chewie. Chewie is like, who doesn't love Chewie? Chewie's awesome. So here's ChatGPT. So if you have no idea what ChatGPT is, this is what it looks like. Oh yeah, Princess Leia in the slave girl outfit. I don't know Star Wars. Shame on you, Terry. Just kidding. This is ChatGPT. I have the 4.0 account because it's the paid account, $20 a month. But so these are some of the chats I've done. As you can see, I use it a lot. Most recently, ChatGPT pumped out this thing called projects. So for example, I have a geofarming website, welovebloomington.com, that I created in ChatGPT along with my system FreeUp, but I keep all of my communications right in here. So instead of having them all over here now, you can just keep that. So any conversations I have under this project, this is specifically for We Love Bloomington, or for my my real side right here, or my activity book right here. But let's go do some exploring. Of course I did, John. Yeah. No, Rosie, we didn't break up. We're still good. We're still good. So go under your Explore GPTs, and these are all the free things you can do. Image creator, the coloring book hero. That's what I use for my coloring book. So you create coloring book images, and just a lot of fun things here. But I'm going to show you under Sora. So you just type in Sora, but I already have it. It looks like this. So if you've got the $20 a month, $20 a month account, you get this. If you get, and it's only like an 8-second video, it's not, or 10 seconds, it's not very long. But if you do the paid account, you can do longer videos. So this is great for B-roll or things that you want to do, just kind of fun things to add to your videos. Terry, I love Bloomington too. I love Bloomington. So let's create a video. So as what I want two things from you guys. One, give me an animal, and then give me a world city that's pretty popular. This one, and I'm going to show you some pretty cool stuff. Place a puppy. Terry, what kind of puppy? Golden Retriever. puppy dancing in the streets of Paris, France, while wearing a black top hat and waving a rainbow colored cane. That's it, right? Let's see what happens. So again, this is in Sora. It's creating a little video. Sorry, Terry, too late. I put in golden retriever. So this is going to create a video just based upon the prompts. So again, awesome for B-roll, or maybe you're doing something that's you want a video specifically for something, but you can't think of it. I've done this a lot for some of my videos on Instagram and YouTube. You just kind of create something, but you're just limited to 10 seconds. But again, it's good B-roll. So it's going to creating. So this is one I created before, and I said I wanted a happy corgi playing with a baseball in the backyard. It is sunny outside. So let's see what it looks like. This is all AI. There's no sound, don't worry. Kim, B-roll. What B-roll is just like stock video, stock roll. So it's just something, but maybe like a filler. So that's what B-roll is. And here's the other one, like that same thing. Happy puppy in the backyard playing with a ball. So pretty cool. But let's go back here and let's see what. All right. So here's our golden retriever dancing in Paris while wearing a black top hat and waving a rainbow colored cane. So the cane is kind of weird. I would probably delete the cane. But look how cool that is. People are clapping. People are dancing. And there's this golden retriever puppy wearing a top hat dancing. Charlie, yes, I will send this whole presentation to everybody. But this is crazy. This is crazy. Some of the things where you can't do is you can't put in like I want to put a Darth Vader. You know, some of the copyrighted things you can't put in. But now what I want to show you, one last thing, we're going to upload a picture and we're going to animate a picture. So let's say I should have had this prepped. Here we go. So here's a picture of people in Bloomington skiing. So I want to animate so they are skiing and talking. That's it. It's going to create a 10-second video. What this is for is like, let's say you have a just sold property. Instead of doing a static just sold, hey, we just sold this. I hate these. I think they're boring. They don't get any engagement. Nothing happens. But if you upload something that's a house and say, create a just sold of this property, it's going to show you a cool little video. It's going to animate your actual images, right? Cool. Make real estate fun again. And Megan, that dog is really cute. So while this is rendering, I'm going to keep going. Almost done, folks, I promise. And then there'll be time for questions. Tips: start small, invest in training, get on YouTube, talk to me, go to Udemy, go to Coursera, integrate it with your existing systems, measure your results, which usually it's in clients, business, or maybe social media followers, and stay updated. Never stop learning. Better prompts equal better results. So make sure your prompts are clear, they're specific, set your tone and your style. Don't put too much in there because then ChatGPT or whatever you're using gets confusing. And then give examples. So they create a poem like Yoda. That's an example, right? So you're giving examples. If you want my top 30 ChatGPT prompts, text prompts to 612-500-4231. If you do that, you'll get something sent to you automatically. It's our 30 I give this to our team. Our 30 prompts used for ChatGPT for real estate agents. So do that. We'll get it sent to your phone. If you're curious, that system I'm using right there is my free up system. It's pretty amazing. Just saying, if you ever want a demo, book one with me. But text prompts to 612-500-4231 if you want these. Let's see if anyone's doing it. Okay. It's on the page. 612-500-4231. Text prompts to that. And then final takeaways, AI will transform your business. Be ready. But again, oh, look at all these people signing in, getting reminded for the text prompts. Awesome. You want to start small, learn and adapt, learn ChatGPT. Let's hop back. Let's see what Sora's done. Here's an image. Look at there. It took a static image. Now they're moving down a hill in Bloomington. What a cool B-roll that is. Let's see what this one looks like. Oh, look what happened. Oh my God, they're going off. Oh, they're going crazy. Oh, that was a bad one. He disappeared. So it's not perfect, but look at that. Off a static photo, I transformed him into skiing downhill. That's pretty awesome. Static photo. All right. Last page. So if you've got any questions, scan that QR code. That's going to go to my site where there's some information on there, but it's also going to be a calendar at the bottom where you can schedule time with me. If you want to do a 30-minute Zoom, 60-minute Zoom, if you want to meet in person over coffee, it's synced with my Google Calendar. So if there's time on there, feel free to book it. This is, sharing is caring. Or if you just want to type in meetdavidnelson.com, that's it's the same thing.